Bonjour, si vous me connaissez déjà, vous saurez que j'ai de la chance d'avoir trois filles qui sont super, qui sont intéressantes et qui en plus parlent le français mieux que moi. C'est-à-dire, elles parlent sans accent. Et moi, je suis vraiment jalouse parce que, comme vous entendez déjà, c'est mon petit accent ça veut dire tout de suite que je ne suis pas française, n'est-ce pas? Par contre, mes filles, elles ont eu de la chance à venir habiter en France quand elles étaient jeunes. Donc, cette expérience leur a apporté beaucoup d'avantages. Et j'aimerais qu'elles vous partagent un peu leur expérience. Chaque fille a eu une expérience différente parce qu'elles avaient un âge différent quand elles vivaient en France. Et je ne vous dis plus que ça, je les laisse parler. Aujourd'hui, c'est le tour de Anna, la moyenne, celle au milieu, qui va vous parler en anglais. C'est parti?
Not very often at the moment, because I'm studying musical theatre in the UK. Well, over here it's not such a big thing. It's even hard to explain what it is, in fact, to people. When I try to explain what I'm doing, I sort of have to say, oh, I'm an actor. I sort of have to say actor, dancer, and singer, and then they sort of make up in their own minds what kind of word they use. There's just not many places to train over here, I suppose. It's still sort of no, it is still home because it's familiar. A few of my things are still here. Um, it's yeah, it's not. It is a holiday. It's home away from home. Still fluently. However, because I lived over here when I was between the age of 6 and 9, I feel like I've still got a basic level of French. However, I can still jump into a conversation, have a conversation with someone. I just struggle to find a few words and phrases here and there, especially when talking about the. Well, I mean, there's been an election recently. I've been struggling to sort of join in with those conversations. Not particularly. I just looking back at pictures that brings back a few separate memories, as it were. I remember certain days and events. Well, I didn't have French lessons as such. My teacher spoke English, which was helpful. So she'd explain. I remember she'd explain the exercise to the rest of the class, and then she'd come over to my table and explain it to me in English. So lessons like maths, for example, were quite simple because it's the same across both. It's just numbers, it's not words, so it's the same across both. So I could just get on with that. But I don't remember learning as such. I think when you're that age, you just sort of adapt quite quickly. Most, yeah, I was very lucky in that I went into a nice school, a nice class where all the children were accepting of the fact that I was the new student, and they were all very nice. So no, still very much in English, and I feel like I do translate stuff in my head, which is why I find it hard to find certain phrases sometimes because I'm trying to translate literally, whereas sometimes there is no literal translation. It's There's another way of saying it, and I think of it a little bit too late in the conversation to be able to get it out. I think it's complicated, very complicated. There's certain things that I don't know how to explain. I just know because I just learned it through hearing other people speak and then me being in conversation with other people. Whereas when you're teaching people and you're asking me certain things such as, oh, I can't think of an example, but why is this like that, and why do we say this instead of that? I don't know. It just sort of comes out. It's like in English with adjectives, where we say the big yellow lorry rather than the yellow big lorry. It's just something I can't explain, but because it's natural, like, it just comes out normally. All the time. Well, it's bad because my accent's quite good, so if I don't quite understand someone, or especially like a stranger, if I don't understand them or I say something wrong, they'll think either I'm being rude, or it's a bit more complicated, I suppose.